welcome back to Horror Night Stories, real tales, real consequences. What you're about to hear was reconstructed from the police investigation into Ethen Clarke's death. His recordings were never released publicly. Until now, I must warn you, those who stop listening halfway never hear the part that saves them. If your lights flicker while listening, do not pause. Ethen Clarke was 28, a journalist who chased urban legends for clicks. He lived alone in a narrow apartment, the kind with humming pipes and thin walls that always seemed to breathe. Late one night, while scrolling through online forum, he found a thread. The original poster wrote, "It's not haunted. It's hungry. Don't play it out loud." The file link was dead, but someone had re-uploaded it under a new name voice, MP3. Most comments called it fake, but one reply stood out. It said my name. Ethen downloaded the file at 2:47 a.m. It was only 4 minutes long. At first, it sounded like ordinary static, faint, rhythmic. But after 90 seconds, there was a click, then soft breathing. Then came the whisper, "Ethen." He froze, replayed it again. The same sound, but clearer. This time it pronounced his full name. He checked the metadata. The file had been uploaded 26 years ago. Long before his birth. He laughed nervously. Maybe someone online was messing with him. But then he noticed something. The waveform changed after he played it, as if the file was still recording. The next night, Ethen set up his mic and camera to document everything. "Night 2, he said into the lens. "Let's see if this thing reacts." He played the file again. For 2 minutes, nothing. Then, a soft knock echoed from his kitchen. He paused the audio. The knocking stopped. He resumed the playback. Knock. Knock. But the sound wasn't in the room anymore. It was inside the audio. Ethen muted his speakers. The knocking continued. The voice returned clearer, now in a woman's tone. "Don't stop me again." Ethen slammed the laptop shut. His lights flickered once, then steadied. He sat in silence for 10 minutes before turning the camera off. If your lights just flickered while listening, leave a comment with the word, say F. Some say it keeps the voice from learning your name. On night 3, Ethen noticed something strange in the recording logs. Every time he played the file, a new folder appeared in his system. Due recordings incoming. Inside were audio clips he'd never recorded. Faint conversations, people crying, someone humming. The last clip was titled with his email address. When he opened it, he heard his own voice whispering, "She's behind me." But Ethen had never said that. He turned the camera back on. "If anyone finds this," he whispered, "do not download the file. Delete it." Then something whispered back, "Too late." When police found his body, the apartment door was locked from the inside. His laptop was still open, and the microphone light was on. The recording was 7 hours long. At first, nothing but static and soft humming. But at the 5-hour, 13-minute mark, Ethen's voice returned, whispering words like prayer. "It's in the wires now. It learns from us. It listens through us." Then another voice layered over his, a distorted female tone saying, "He gave me yours." When they checked the file later, it contained hundreds of hidden audio layers, one for every person who had listened to it. The last whisper added that night was the officer's own name. 1 year later, a tech YouTuber found voice, MP3 in a dark web archive. He downloaded it for a reaction video. During the live stream, viewers said they could hear another voice whispering behind him. He laughed it off, until someone pointed out the waveform spelling a word, subscribed. The stream ended abruptly. His account was deleted the next morning, but the file reappeared on a new channel that night, uploaded under your name. You've been listening to the voice inside the recording. Don't replay this video. Some viewers said the whisper repeats their name after the second watch. Tell me in the comments If a voice from your speaker said your name right now, would you stop listening or keep going? Like if you're still safe, subscribe if you dare.